Hi, my name is Zamzam, and so today I'm going to share my experience of giving a speech at a vocational school graduation ceremony. The first thing you think must be why a 15-year-old can give a speech at a vocational school graduation ceremony. The graduates are mostly 17 to 18 years old. Long story short, I know the founder of this school. Even though he lives far away in Depok, we like to make calls on my father's cell phone or meet in person. I like to talk about my decision and reasons for quitting formal school, and talk about my desire to create a platform for people with the same thoughts and mindset as me. He often gives advice and shares his experiences on building a school. I get a lot from him. He's a fun guy. So one day, he called my father and he immediately called me up, so I picked it up. He told me that soon his school would be holding a graduation ceremony, and he invited me to give a speech at his event later. I was surprised. How can a 15-year-old give a speech for a vocational school graduation ceremony? The graduates were much older. And then he replied, "You already have work experience. That's what's important. So that's all you're going to talk about." So I agreed to this challenge. The event started 3 days later, so there was time for me to make a speech. I was sick at the time and had to self-isolate, but I still tried to make a speech. D-Day has arrived. At 9 o'clock, I started to join the graduation ceremony via Zoom. I was still empty-handed. I haven't written anything. I was busy being sick. And then when I watched the founder of the school deliver a speech, I heard that Zamzam Yako would be delivering a speech in English. I was surprised. I thought the speech was only in Indonesian. And at that time, there was only 30 minutes before my speech started. So I started rushing to make a speech in English. It was a pretty short one, but I think the message was sufficient. In 30 minutes, it became a speech. I was given 10 minutes for a speech. I was a little nervous because yes, it was my first speech and in front of seniors who are about to graduate. Fortunately, I delivered the speech smoothly, even though I had to see the writing because it was written suddenly. I finished this speech and the agenda changed to the student graduation ceremony. I immediately went downstairs and ate because I didn't have time to eat or even drink before the speech. It was also called by Mr. Founder. He said, "Mantap," and we continued to talk about the speech while eating. He said that in the future, if there is an event that requires someone who can speak English, then I'll be asked to come forward. I finally agreed because all of this would definitely result in a priceless experience. So that's my experience of giving a speech at a graduation ceremony for SMK Atlantis Plus. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.
Kepada yang terhormat Zamzam Yako Fadil Maulana dipersilakan.
The next event is the motivation of the industrial world, which will be conveyed by Zamzam Yako Fadil Maulana from PT Holomok. The Honorable Zamzam Yako Fadil Maulana, we invite.
Will involve a lot of discipline. First of all, let's pray and praise the presence of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala to stop this grace and give, so that we can gather at this event this afternoon. So that's why I'm going to spend my time here. Thank you Yayasan Peradaban Nusantara hari ini, and of course Ketua Dewan Pembina. So I did it. Mr.